Hey, on Spot Reviews, Magic Rye,
Spartan Steve,
and we have a coin. Do you know what coins do? They buy things and review things.
is this our first video with a coin in it?
Yes.
We've never, no.
Never
Right.
used a coin.
Flip it. Please.
It spun around nicely.
Tails, yeah! Okay, so I get to make you review something, eh?
You do.
I've actually been waiting for this for
I
a
wonder
long
what it
time.
will be.
As you know, I like movies. It's a video game shirt. So I'm gonna make you review Donkey Kong 64.
Here we go.
No
For the
way.
PlayStation.
You're no way. I was gonna make him review that.
What?
I swear.
No.
I swear. I was gonna make him review it.
You and I literally picked the same game.
That's insanity. I'm actually
Are
like,
you serious?
No, I'm dead serious right now. I came back. I was like, Steve, I have something so great for you to review. We have great minds think alike.
Also, we spend too much time together.
Way too much time together.
Are you?
Oh my!
I feel like now I want to know if like any of our questions are the same. My first question was, who's your favorite Kong to play as?
Lanky.
Lanky? Why?
Yeah.
Hoopla! 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 Yeah, in case no one's ever played this before, in Donkey Kong 64,
You've played it before, you just don't know about it.
Sure.
It's in your regressed memory.
You play as 5 members of the Kong family. They're all different primates. You got a gorilla, a monkey, a chimpanzee, an orangutan, and a bonobo. And your favorite character, Lanky, is an orangutan, and he's like the funniest character.
He is. He's so entertaining to use. I just love... Okay. Anyways, if you haven't played this game, which I've mentioned earlier, you just don't remember it. Because it's so damn amazing that everyone on the Earth has played it at some point.
Or you played Banjo-Kazooie.
That
Same
too.
developer. And
Same
similar
developer.
game.
Rare are the best. Rare's the best!
They were the best.
Why does it not exist anymore?
It does. It's just not Nintendo.
No, it doesn't exist anymore.
Okay. Got it. So tell me about this game. I mean, you and I were like 7 or 8 when it came out.
Oh. that's the cover.
That's the
of
cover.
the game.
Here, let me go get it. You talked.
Yeah.
DK64.
I don't want to talk about DK64.
Well, tell the audience why this game is so great.
There is no audience. Talking to myself. No, okay. So this basically is the cover of the DK64 game. Unlike many of the amazing cover arts that came out at the same time for, like, let's say Super Mario 64 and pretty much almost anything else, this was the most bland. Okay, GoldenEye wasn't super exciting.
Yeah. No, but like, given that this is a game where you get to explore islands and worlds and it's a big, fun adventure, this is the cover we get. We get DK going, and
More or less.
a lot of fun.
Yeah, so let me start it out. Okay, as we all know, DK, his main foe, King K. Rool.
Yeah.
He was called King K. Rool in this game, I forgot.
Yeah, it was. He's a
crocodile.
Yes.
And he's bad.
Or
And you have to
a
fight
lizard.
him.
I don't know.
It's funny if
But he's
they
an
had,
alligator.
Like, it'd be funny if there was like no bad guy in a game. Like
Animal Crossing. Oh,
there is a bad guy, Tom Nook.
rips you off.
He rips you off and makes you pay your debt off forever.
All right, so how are the graphics?
Honestly,
For an N64 game.
so ahead of its time. I have
And
to
why
say.
is that?
I don't know, just like the motion, the movements, the 3D effects, the islands, even the freaking jumping was cool. I used to just sit around for hours and jump and go hoopla, 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 and do like spinny things.
And when Diddy gets his
And,
jetpack.
oh my god, it's so cool. Each of them has their own unique weapon, unique jumping skill, unique voice.
Unique attack.
Unique attack. It was such an amazing game. And I know I'm saying like so many amazing things, but this was
Or the word amazing a lot.
I like the word amazing. It's an amazing word.
It is.
It's an amazing word. Anyways, so DK64, I mean, what can I not say about this game? From start to end, it is fantastic. It is, again, ahead of its time. It was super fun. You could just mess around for hours, and it was open world. It was like one of the first true open world games.
At least as far as Nintendo goes.
At least as far as Nintendo, yes.
Like, I remember, like, the only other really long game I played before this one was Ocarina of Time. So, it blew my mind that games could be this long. Like, if I check my old file right now, I think there's, like, 150 hours, and it's like, that was unheard of.
Even 50 hours of those are just messing around and having fun, because that's what the game's about.
Yeah.
It's not even just... the stories are fun, and it's a little challenging, too. That's what
Yeah,
honestly,
I was gonna ask you, how's the challenge?
It's challenging, and I have to say that, like, games nowadays... I think we've mentioned this in an earlier review, but games nowadays have a tendency of holding your hand a little.
I was about to say hold hand, yeah.
And they don't do that in DK64.
They're made to be beaten. You're just waiting for it to be beaten. DK64
is made to be played.
I've never actually beaten this. I've played it since 1999, and I've gotten to the final boss, and I couldn't beat him.
He's really, really hard.
Yeah. But having said that, this was one of the first games I played that eliminated a live system. So is it really that challenging?
It is. It is challenging.
It is.
And it doesn't take, like, you can't just walk through the game like, oh, I know what to do. It's gonna take you a little while. There's some tricks.
Do you think it wastes your time, though?
It doesn't.
I mean, think of it this way: the games that came before this one were Donkey Kong 64, and like that, those you run
hard.
They're hard, but like you run through them, you can beat it in.
You mean
2
Donkey
hours.
Kong Country? But yes,
Donkey Kong Country. What did I say?
DK64.
That's okay. Said it again.
Yeah,
okay.
that's okay.
Yeah, the Donkey Kong Country games on Super Nintendo really difficult, but they're really flowy. They're quick, but this game was a lot different. It didn't play in that format. It played in the Mario 64 format.
But the ones on the SNES, they played like SNES games. I mean, there's no open
they're
world
arcadey.
aspect.
They're
it's arcadey, and it's like start to end. You go in a linear format. You can't move around. But I mean, this is where they took, like they did the same thing with Zelda. They took a sedentary game where it was like from start to end, you had to do this many things, and they added a whole open world. And honestly, DK64 is a god, because it is a map for what games have become. I believe that DK64 was, along with Ocarina, along with many of these N64 games, are the first of their kind.
Pioneer of like 3D adventure platforming. I mean, there were the Crash Bandicoot inspired games on PlayStation, but these were, I guess, a step in the right direction. I mean, there's no loading screens. The worlds are massive, and the textures are absolutely incredible. And the resolution.
You can save your game very nicely.
You can save your game.
It's pretty awesome. Even though you could do that in the NES, there is still like many games that you couldn't. But nonetheless, the saving feature was great. The specials were great. I mean, I can't say enough about this game. Yeah, especially the last boss. Oh my god.
Yeah. But what about like the bonus stages? You know, you jump in a barrel and you have to do like a little mini game.
Not easy.
Not easy at all.
They miss, like, if you think it's just a woohoo fun game that you're gonna just jump into and have a good old time, you're gonna break your controller a couple of times. I have to say. I swear, like, a couple of these games I lost the controller to. I'm not a super angry guy, but they were hard.
Okay, I want to ask about one of the weak points of this game. What do you think of the multiplayer?
Oh, well, let's just not get into that one.
There's one that's sort of like a death match, but it's not a shooter, so it's really weird. And then there's an arena match that can literally end in like 5 seconds.
Yeah, but these games, they were ahead of their time in terms of development and in terms of the world. Multiplayer.
Yeah, it's like you get a big game and then you get a multiplayer.
It was too much to squeeze in. Honestly, I would have rather them totally taken out the multiplayer aspect and thrown in another level or something. That would have been sweet. But you know what? I'm not going to complain. Rare, whoever you guys are, I mean, whoever the actual individuals are who worked for Rare, the original RealWare,
make a sequel.
You guys were like, you guys are gods.
Do you think there should be a sequel? I mean,
no.
we do.
No sequel. Unless it's the original people making it, I don't want a sequel.
I agree.
I don't want anyone touching this game.
Would you like...
what would they call it? DK46?
Whatever, but like, there's been more Donkey Kong Country games, but not another full-fledged 3D platformer in this manner. But would you like it to get a 3DS remake, like Ocarina of Time has?
Yeah.
Would you take it on the
Of
go?
course. It's probably going to be a lot easier, like we know Ocarina was, but the, in case you didn't know, Nintendo's been rebooting a couple of their old series, like, they put Ocarina of Time on the 3DS, the handheld console.
Hopefully Majora's Mask.
They've got to do Majora's Mask. I mean, it's ridiculous. They have to do Majora's Mask.
I mean, half the assets are done. Ocarina.
I know. It's pretty easy. But nonetheless. So, any other questions that you have?
Yeah. How would you rank this game amongst other N64 classics? Like, is it your favorite N64 game?
That's a tough one. It's up there with Mario, but
I know Majora's Mask is one of your favorites.
Majora's Mask is my favorite, but top 5, hell yeah. Hell yeah. Top 5, for sure.
What do you give it on a rating out of 10?
11, because it was amazing.
You can't do that!
Well, I'm breaking the system. I'm going a step further, okay? I'll give it a 12. There you go.
No!
I'll give it 112, if you're gonna have that attitude.
112 on 10.
Yes, it's that good.
Okay,
Please.
112 on 10. Our first and probably only
Ridiculous number.
112 out of 10.
On the Spot Reviews.
We'll see you later.